What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and today I'm opening a box from BBTS, from the obvious thumbnail. You know what's in this box somewhat, because I didn't reveal everything, knowing my plans in the future of what I'm doing with this video. I got this box in from BBTS yesterday, which was a Sunday, and today is Monday, as you know, because I'm putting this up tonight on a Monday, and I just didn't have time to open it. Honestly, we were out, all afternoon at a comic book show in Industry City, Brooklyn. It was called BIC, and it was a pretty cool indie comic show. Saw a lot of cool people there, including our pals from Kaiju Brooklyn, the founders of Kaiju Brooklyn, John and Anthony were there, so shout out to them. And I saw a lot of other people, and I gave some stuff to the SVA figure collecting club for their photography contest. I gave them a few prizes, including the DST Nightmare Before Christmas figures and Masterpiece Road Rage. How about that? Your pal Ultrazilla is a very, very giving. But anywho, before we get to the main event here, and again, you know what it is, I did have two other things in my pile of loot sitting there for about a month now, and I was just waiting for other stuff to show up that was supposed to show up earlier, and unfortunately I actually moved some of those pre-orders elsewhere, actually including this guy, Studio Series Bone Crusher. Was originally over there, but I got them through Amazon. They get a little even more of an appetizer of things to come. But anywho, this is very exciting for me. You've heard me mention them before, but this is the Super 7 Reaction Plus, which is like a new subline of the Micronauts, Baron Karza and Biotron. More importantly, Biotron for me, because I've always loved Biotron. But this is really, really cool. I mean, I liked Micronauts as a kid. Unpunched cards. It doesn't matter because I'm going to open them. I loved Micronauts as a kid, and, when I heard that they were doing these, I was like, oh man, I gotta get these. And so, yeah, this is very cool as a robot fan, and, like, old school, like, Micronauts was Marvel, but man, these were also from Microman, from Takara. Was it Takara? Is it Microman? Oh my god, yeah. And yeah, this is very, very, what was a Bandai? Oh my god, I'm like blanking out on the Microman, but I think it was Takara, considering this connection to Transformers there, I believe. Anywho, doesn't matter. Right now, it doesn't matter. I'll figure that. I'll remember it all. Look, tech spec. Yes. Transformers. But anywho, yeah. This is very cool. I'm obviously not opening these here, but, they were in the box, so I needed to show you. But, again, the main event. We got the Monsterarts Suko and Mothra 2024 from Godzilla XCOM, The New Empire. It was a Bandai P Bandai exclusive in Japan, but obviously I did not order it from Japan. I was just waiting for somebody in the US to get it, and but yeah, toy store. Why not? And also, from what I was able to tell, there was no actual surcharge on this one, so maybe got in ahead. I had no extra charge on my BBTS bill, which was good. Glad about that. I was a little worried, but nothing that I saw on the bill, and it was the same price it was for pre-order, so that's good. Yeah. So, Suko and Mothra. Like, Mothra is cool. I mean, I don't really care as much because we've seen this Mothra before. It's just in a new color palette. But obviously, Suko is very exciting. I have enjoyed our Playmates for a little while, but it's better to get a nice little articulated Suko in there. We'll see how that goes. I know everybody's complaining about the pins and how that carried over, and hey, I was one that early on was saying, let's wait to see what happens. Maybe those pins aren't final. But it was. What can you do? You know, it is what it is. But how much it bothers me, we'll see. I mean, maybe I'll have an answer for you right now. And, you know, have a little opinions. Very, very light box. They're very small figures. Again, Mothra, I know, is very... Oh, that didn't work out good. But whatever. About the box, I don't care about the box. Oh, they're in separate little trays. That's kind of cool. There's Mothra. I'll think of Mothra first. These colors look great. Hope I know where my other Mothra is. I've seen it around. So very, very thin, but very nice. Holy cow. This color scheme is really cool. There's like gold on here. I didn't expect that. This is looking cool, guys. Really, I'm digging this. The way my camera's positioned right now, I might have too much light on it, but yeah, that's looking excellent. Obviously, I don't want to mess around with too much first time through because very small joints, scared. I'm just gonna leave it. Mothra, she's looking really good, honestly. There, so that's actually way more exciting. Ooh, there's a whole little sheet here. I feel like you don't get these much anymore. Oh yeah, we are supposed to get the other head for Kong. I forgot about that, with the mouth open, with the tooth. So yeah, little directions for both Mothra and I keep wanting to say Doug. I wish we got a Doug in this, but we got a little Suko. He's so small, and there's the Kong head. Let's open up. Give it a little look-see. There's a Kong head. And again, it's the same head we've seen. It's just, you know, with the tooth. Looks alright, I guess. Like the tooth looks like it's gonna fall out. Why does it look like that? It's not loose. It looks a little odd to me, right? I'll have to check that out further when we have a chance. But let's look at Suko, which is really why we are here. Aw, hello, little Suko. Yeah, he's got pins. I'm not as you know, off-put on that as other folks are. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess because it's a very expensive set. But that's a Monsterarts. I don't know. Well, at the end of the day, is it really like that big of a deal? Gosh. I don't know. It might be a little bit of a big deal, but it, like, I get it, you know? If Marvel Legends could do, like, pinless joints now, what's going on here, right? But I do gotta say that the figure itself looks awesome, regardless. I mean, it's not like that painted a different color, it's exact. So, maybe for a figure this small, it just wasn't feasible to do pinless joints. But it's pretty cool. We got the other heads. I'm not gonna swap heads here, but just a quick look. Looking good. Got 3 heads for Suko, extra heads. Very nice. Holy cow, this is cool. I'm really liking this. There you go. So far, all 3. I think Suko is really cool so far. I'm starting not to care about the joints, the pins right now, because I mean, the heads look great, and that's like so important. That's where we're really shining here. Yeah. Alright, so far so good, guys. I'm gonna leave it at that. Where's our Mothra friend here? She looks great too. Very brown set. But a very cool set, I think. Doug would have been nice. But this works. I mean, you know, you have all the main players out now from SH Monsterarts, and that's really cool. So, okay, guys, that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna obviously give you a full in-depth review coming up later this week. I do have 2 reviews completely filmed, and they will be running. It gives me a little bit more time to work on this. So do check them out. They're very, very cool, reviews. So do check them out. Do check out the Ultra Z news from last night if you need something to check out. Right after, we have a brand new Ultraman that got revealed, and I'm liking it. So do give that a check. And, stick around and give some other videos a check while you're here, too. We did review the Hayashimo last week, and that turned out really, really nicely. But this is looking good, too, so stay tuned for this full review coming up in a few days. Alright, so if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, because that's what I do here. Alright, you guys have a great day. Till next time, peace out, peeps.